Alright, welcome back to No Man's Sky. Let's see if this works. Actually, do I want to do the permadeath? Yes, I do. Alright, this is going to be a test stream. Hopefully it doesn't blur. Yes, we are back. Although I probably should have done this in non-permadeath. But whatever. But this will determine whether it's Twitch or whether it's just my end. If it's my end, well, there's not much I can do about it. Well, except for like upgrading the net, but other than that. Because I had been streaming exclusively on Twitch for so long that when that happened, I didn't really think about trying YouTube to see if that's. But we'll see. I've discovered everything there, so it's time to jump to the galaxy. If anything, I backed up the save anyway, in case this stream goes horribly wrong, and I just continue where I left off instead. Anyway, the black hole's there. Do I really want to go to the black hole? I kind of don't. I'm gonna go to the center. Okay, found the wealthy system. It's here. So this is how I find them, right? Let me just lock it here. So I just go straight to the center. I speed up, right? And when I at the edge of my range, and I'm trying to find the wealthy system, instead of slowly like going like this and hoping I find one. No, I found another one right here. A high supply. That's Corvax. But this one is another Corvax. High supply. Anyway, what I do is that I just go like this really fast, and I look at the names. If I catch anything that says that sort of high supply or wealthy, like high supply, wealthy, prosperous, advanced, whatever, I'll stop and try to zoom in on it. That way, it's a lot faster than me slowly going between the stars. But anyway, I'm gonna jump here. It would really suck if there's an issue with Twitch, like what's going on. At the same time, I can adapt, because if I'm streaming on the PC, which I plan on doing for Terraria and for other games eventually when I get a gaming PC, I will be multi-streaming from other platforms anyway. Yeah, so, and multi-streaming doesn't use Minet. What it does is that it streams to a website that splits the stream into other places. So that quality of the stream isn't reduced. Of course, I can't do that if I'm also streaming on Twitch, you know. Because of the TOS. But that's only, Twitch doesn't allow multi-streaming, and it doesn't allow you to share the video for 24 hours. After the 24 hours, you can upload it another place. Watch my mic? Okay. Does my mic, does it sound different? Is it distorted or something? Barren planet. Yes, yes. Fair enough. It was probably rubbing on my shirt. Let's see. It took like about an hour. I'll go for this garden world. It took about an hour before the net became. Tell me if. Does it blur? I guess it does blur. When I'm in a pulse engine drive. Yes, it pixelates and blurs regardless. It might be a net issue. Plus, all my regulars are on Twitch. Oh, is this a water world? No, no, it isn't. It's just, that's just an elevated platform. Yeah, let me know whatever quality difference you notice between Twitch and YouTube. So far, I'm streaming exactly like before. Listerine floods, sentinels are aggressive, okay. No paradise is this. Then the Korvax word for low. Damn, you hit hard. Oh yeah, that's right. The Sentinels are automatically hostile to me. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, you two, between the two of you, you will kill me. No good can come of fighting the Sentinels on this planet. I'm gonna run. Like, the animals are more dangerous than the Sentinels. I mean, my shields were halfway down. And the Korvax were for blueprints. So it's exactly the same. That's good. Of course, if it's my... I may have to... I don't know if upgrading will help. Upgrading my net. I won't be able to do it for a while anyway. I'll have to look at the plans. I mean, at least if it's my net, I can kind of, sort of, do something about that. And at the same time, streaming N720 is stable, so that's good enough for now, but eventually I'm gonna have to upgrade that. We will see. It could be equipment, it could be, I don't know, the internet service provider throttling me. That wouldn't make any sense for them to do so. Wow, there is a, what is that? That looks odd. Oh no, the bushes are just odd from a distance, that's all. Of course, one of the differences is that YouTube actually saves the streams permanently, but which is, it doesn't really matter much. Twitch gives you enough time to download them and like edit them and then upload them, or you can highlight them and all that. Hey there, awesome Fang. Maybe a little bit. I think you used to watch me play Fallout 76, not Fallout 76, Fallout Shelter. Yeah, I think you used to watch me play Fallout Shelter. At this point, I pretty much just stream on Twitch. This is mostly a test stream because I was having issues. But if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch, because that's where I stream most of the time. That's why the videos that I've been uploading to YouTube usually say, join my Discord and join my Twitch. I have a Discord as well. Feel free to join the Discord if you want. so glad I made that Discord. Someone was suggesting it. I was like, I don't have a Discord. Well, sure, why not? At first, it was just me and one guy and well, it was three of us initially. Then it went to like 5, 6, and then I don't know how many I had, and then I wasn't streaming for like a month. I had to deal with real world stuff, and then I came back, and then playing No Man's Sky, the Discord grew a lot. Don't scan me, I did nothing wrong. Get away. 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 I remember when I was playing Fallout Shelter, someone was like, are you gonna get Fallout 76? Well, not a few people were. And they were kind of excited for it, and it turned out to be a buggy mess. But I mean, I had fun with it at first because I had a group of friends I was playing it with, but yeah. So I will get back to it as well because a friend was given a copy of it, and there've been quite a few updates since I last played it. Yeah, that's for the best, but at the same, oh, stop, get off me. That's for the best because that way you can have like a section to talk about the game, a section for like screenshots. I was thinking about doing that. Mine is a bit different. I do have that for No Man's Sky, but some of the other games not so much. Like I have a category for. I have a category for the Dark Souls series for Borderlands, but that's because it doesn't have much comments on it. So my plan is to readjust the Discord as needed. So like say I'm playing let's say when Borderlands 3 comes out and I'm playing it and I have a lot of like people who joined the Discord from that, and there's a lot of interest and a lot of discussion, then it's for the best that I create a category for Borderlands 3 and then have like different threads in it. The problem is that Discord is kind of limited in the sense that you can only have a category in a channel. If there was like something besides that, if there was a third grouping, say a category, a channel, and then a thread from that channel, it would be great because that way I'll have a category, it'll be games, then there'll be channels like Borderlands, and then like Borderlands 3 would be the channel, right? And in that channel I can have different threads, so the discussion would be just general discussions, screenshots. It's like what I did with No Man's Sky. It would be nice if I could put No Man's Sky in games, right, as a general category, then have a No Man's Sky channel, and then under the channel I have multiple threads for No Man's Sky, so that would be more efficient. Cool. Thanks for joining the Discord. It's kind of loud outside, but it's nice and cool, so I have the windows wide open, and it's also gonna rain. Yeah. But for now it's acceptable because my Discord is meant for gaming. And in fact, I think I'm gonna change the name of, yeah, I'm gonna change my Discord name to Revolutionary Gaming or something. So I mean, it's obvious it's about gaming, and there is an off-topic like category as well, but it's mostly gaming. So if I don't have like the games inside like a game category, it's fine for now. I don't know, we'll see. How would I rate it? Well, yeah, there is that, because yeah, I have a lot of threads with games that I'm interested in, but not a lot of activity. People don't really talk about it, so they're in the games category, right? But if it has a lot of activities, then it deserves its own category. For now, like I said, for now I'm gonna like readjust Discord as needed. So for now it's fine. I'll change it as needed. As for No Man's Sky, yeah, I recommend getting the game. It's gonna have VR support for PSVR and PC. On the 14th, there's gonna be a major free update. How would I rate No Man's Sky? I'll rate it like a 9 out of 10. It's a great game now. It wasn't like before. That said, it's my genre of game. You know, I like space games. I like games where you explore, and No Man's Sky has that. It doesn't have a lot of combat. You know, it would be nice if there was some space combat, like some kind of maybe a raid or a little war or something. That'd be cool, but that's where it's limited. Yeah, you can actually get the game pretty cheaply if you buy it used, like off eBay or something, or Amazon. Well, I don't know about Amazon, but like eBay, you could definitely get it like cheap. And all the updates are free, so you don't need to worry about DLCs or microtransactions or none of that. All of it is free. They are gonna re-release the game though, like the physical game. They're gonna re-release it with all the updates in it, but it'll be a new game. It'll probably be, I don't know, I don't think it'll be full price, but it'll probably be more expensive than buying it used. Like currently I'm just running around on this planet, but the actual goal, there was actually a reason why I'm here. I was searching for the monoliths. But yeah, make sure that, if you're just curious about the game and want to see some gameplay, just make sure to follow me on Twitch, because I don't really stream on YouTube much unless it's like a indie game on the PC or something. Then I'll like multi-stream or something, but I can't do that on Twitch. If I'm streaming off the PlayStation, it's gonna be on Twitch. And yeah, for now, this is just gonna be like an exception for me streaming. I used to stream No Man's Sky on YouTube like 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago, actually. But that was a long time ago. But I've moved on to Twitch. That said, this one is just an experiment. I was seeing how my net will handle what is the issue I'm having if it's on Twitch. So far, there's no massive pixelation like I had on Twitch, so that's an issue. But yeah, this is why Neil joined me. he was gonna let me know. He's gonna let me know if there's a massive pixelation that happened like on Twitch. Because I don't think I've ever had that issue on YouTube. Because I want to know, I want concrete information. Is it Twitch? Is it YouTube? Does Twitch require a higher, I don't know, like upload? Is it my net because it's not as stable as it should be? What's going on, you know? Another Korvax word for improbable, and for monolith, and for youth. Reject greed, embrace Atlas. For many ages, it appears that pilgrims have carved numerical figures between the glowing glyphs of the monolith. Looking down, I noticed an ancient coin. I scraped the ground with my boot and unearthed several more. The site is otherwise silent. Perhaps it's eternally unresponsive, or perhaps it waits for something. I offer units. They thank me and bless me. I learned the Korvax word, no, the Atlas word for it. I learned the Atlas word for it. really? No more? There's only like one monolith here? I think I might have to fly to another part of the planet to find another monolith. I don't need drop pods, so it'll keep going. This is a very hazy, foggy. Yeah, it's been out for almost 3 years, yeah. Just a few days short, I think. I would recommend it. Like, okay, so I got the game, right? I bought it off eBay. This was a few months after release, after the game, well, you know, released in a buggy, incomplete mess. So there was a lot of people disappointed, a lot of people got rid of the game. I got it pretty cheap off eBay for like 15 bucks. And I played it. I was kind of disappointed. I was a bit bored. I moved on to other games, and then they kept supporting the game. They kept releasing updates, and I eventually got back to it, and the game was a lot better. There was base buildings, there were vehicles, the planets looked better, they were more varied. The animals as well. Oh, come on, really? Nothing here? I think I have to go to another planet. You can explore under the water too, under the sea. Let me demonstrate. I don't have a submarine yet because this is Permadeath and I haven't done the story for it. But you can explore underwater. But awesome, let me know if you see massive pixelation. Like if all of a sudden you see the stream is all pixelated and stuff. Because that can happen. But so far everything seems good. Do I think this game or a game will get more popular? Well, it depends on the game, but this game, yeah. There's a lot of people highly anticipating the Beyond update that will come out in the 14th, and the reason is because they're going to improve the multiplayer. And mind you, it's a free update. They're going to improve the multiplayer, and they're going to add VR support, so you can play this in the VR and PSVR and the various VR on the PC. And they're going to add another major update. We don't know what it is. They're going to improve the NPCs. They're going to move around. Has already been announced and confirmed. I don't know if they're going to add major parts of the story. They should. They really should. That might be the other major aspect of the other major update. That might be why they haven't announced it, because it would be kind of a spoiler. What else? They're going to add cross-platform play support, so PlayStation, Xbox, and PC users can play together. This game? Yeah, it would look great in VR. It would be one of the best VR games out there. I don't know, the game looks the same to me. Maybe I should adjust it. These sentinels are annoying. Probably can't readjust this on my phone, so whatever. Well, since I'm probably gonna leave the planet, I'm gonna kill you now because you're annoying me. I've done that, but the thing about it is that, well, it depends. There's a limit to how many players can join you in this game. Like, not on Permadeath? No, not really, but I don't play Permadeath all the time. Like, the place that you want to play in co-op is normal and survival. I've done it before. I mean, I've played with viewers and stuff. Just, I don't know what the limit is gonna be. We'll see when the Beyond update hits. Rude. I did have to kill some of the advanced ones. I think the heat damage did more damage to me than the sentinels. This is a very foggy planet, so you can't see as well as I would like anyway. Some planets there's perpetual rain. I have a lot of ammo. Yeah, pretty much. If I die, then I lose everything. So let's see. I have to kill sentinels, but I don't want to like keep killing sentinels for no reason. Kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you. All right, I don't actually have that many sentinels to kill. I'm done. I'm gonna still kill you, and I'm gonna still kill you. I was fighting sentinels in the middle of a superheated rainstorm. Though when you first play No Man's Sky, you don't want to play in like Permadeath. You want to play like on normal. Because in normal, when you die, you lose your stuff. Like when you die in this game, all this stuff is dropped and you have to pick it up. At least you can pick it up. In Survivor you can't pick it up. In Permadeath your save is deleted. So there's that. Like this shouldn't even be here. Expert. I saw an affluent, but it's not far enough, so I'm gonna keep going. Actually, I don't want to jump yet. What I want to do is go to a different planet. A barren planet. There's 4 planets here. A frozen, a noxious, and barren. I'll go to the barren one. Oh, but this one's closer. It's all blurry and pixelated when I do this. So I think it's an... I think it isn't just a fixed thing. Oh. Alright. Put that there. Ancient monolith. Going over there. I learned the Korvac's word for galaxy. And for center. And for reality. Korvac echoes blast technology. Allow. I stand next to the powerful glow of the monolith, studying ancient ruins. When suddenly my multi-tool begins to heat up, I can see whiffs of a strange blue energy being pulled in from the obelisk and surrounding my combat attachments. If I pull the trigger, the exhaust will automatically align with the ethereal system. I'll pull the trigger. It somehow installs a new technology. Friends. Got nanite and let's word for what? Just maybe just not a lot of monoliths in this system. I don't know. Man, all this time, I had this option here as default. I left it at default at 180 blur, motion blur amount. That was a mistake. Is this my base? No, this is a random base I discovered. This is a NPCs. My base is somewhere else. Yes, but you can build bases. Mine is better, although this one looks better. Incoming firestorm. So this game is sort of like you see how in Minecraft you can build bases. This game is similar, but Minecraft, of course, you can isolate it. The bases can be quite nice. It's just after a while we'll start lagging the system if it's too big. I'm gonna sell these. Go there, but first here. This planet has extreme sandstorms. Run the core right forward for speech. And for casings, and for insufficient. How bad is my shields? I mean, how bad is my shield affected by the extreme heat damage? Because it keeps ticking and ticking and ticking. Heat defense. Traveler, retreat, Korvac Echo, something something back. I am being watched. A red laser dot appears on the ancient stone structure. I am a target in turn, but can't see the potential assailants. Somewhere out there on the ancient alien landscape, someone's about to pull a trigger. There's no cover to speak of, and no time to get behind the obelisk. Suddenly, the words of an unknown power blaze brightly on the monolith. I'll move back. I learned the Atlas word for R. I think I reached the max standing with the Korvacs. Yes. Though I know a few words. But there is definitely more to this game than what I'm doing, but this is just the plan. If it was normal, I'd be messing around and, well, I already feel like the story missions were normal. And I already have all the units I ever could need. Then the correct word for busy. And admires. And friend. Ah, yes, these are repeated now. I'm running my fingers over the ancient glowing runes. When I look up down, an expanding pool of liquid metal has rippled out of the obelisk base. My feet have already been covered in the bright reflection. I see my expression turn to horror as I begin to sink. I feel warming hands on my legs, pulling me down into the silver sheet. Every hazard detection device on my multi-tool is going haywire. Radiation, heat, cold, every danger imaginable. I think. Yeah, nothing to repair. I always make sure my technology is working. I learned the Atlas word for half. I don't run around with damaged equipment. Okay, I've already been there. Model detected. I learned the Korvac's word for permanence. And speaks. And species. Korvax. Something slavery. Korvax echoes share something. 2 stone blocks slowly. Huh. 2 stone blocks slowly revolve on the base of the monolith. 2 pieces of red light then trace images on each one. The red light then pulls together and liquefies in an indentation below. The closer I get, the more agitated the red pool becomes. The images both show unmasked electronic life forms. The first shows the life form absorbing power to break free from its shackles. The second shows it hiding from its captors. I don't know, the last time I picked this one it was the correct one, but I'm curious what would happen if I picked this one. Oh, they both correct. I get nanites, and I get the other sword for must. I think it's time to move on. Let's go to this toxic planet. Ha! I just found a monolith. But even searching for it happens sometimes. Learn the Korvax word for benevolence. And creatures. And isolated. Sorry, I'm back. Corvus Echoes Embrace Traveler. A chiseled hole appears at the foot of the obelisk. From its smooth edges and the scraped markings around it, it's clear that over centuries unknown creatures have pushed elements through this gap. It's impossible to tell quite what will happen, but below it are 3 blocks of the exact same dimensions that look like it can be turned into a mechanism deep within the monolith itself. I searched my gear for the rare elements that look like they could fit. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just use the condensed carbons and see. But I guess it doesn't really matter what you give it. I learned the Atlas word for but. This planet has salvageable containers, but since I don't need the units, I don't want to bother carrying it either. I mean, I just have to scan stuff and I get units. Eventually these 85 million will turn into 100 million. And the Korvax word for attack. Charge this. Get rid of that. Whoa, whoa. Hate when that happens. So it doesn't happen often. Jeez. Well. Anyway, now I can move this here. Well, the salvage container is right there. I might as well. This one, it'll probably be purple by the looks of it. Yeah, it's purple. It's a classic example of Corvex engineering. Oh yeah, I should probably kill this corrupted sentinel, because, yeah, we don't get reinforcements anyway. Well, I'm running out of uranium. I usually don't mess around in toxic worlds. Alright. I did nothing wrong. That right there is called the fun police. It's cruising, it's watchful. It's watchful, it's uploading report. It's optimizing due to category. That's a wave, it's watchful. Sensors ready. Every time you scan, this thing is doing something else. Reconnecting, encryption block, fuel cell cleaning. Path, it's anomaly hunting, awaiting orders. Botanical protection. Authentic, what? Predator suppression. Really? Since when does it suppress predators? I've never seen it. Oh god, there's a xenomorph there. I call these things xenomorphs, even though they're not as terrifying. They have slug faces, they're so creepy. These things are so creepy. That'd be funny if they did add xenomorphs with the Beyond update. The kind of creature that looks like xenomorphs and they're terrifying. That would be hilarious. And you can experience it in VR and everything. Alright, I've headed to the next monolith over there. You learned the Korvax word for researcher. And for travels. And for new. Holy Atlas. Avoid contact. Respect. The monolith disappears. The landscape around me seems the same, but somehow the planetary vegetation has moved. Sitting central to where the mysterious stone once stood is a red glowing orb. The intensity of the orb burns the ground beneath it. It crackles with an unknown power. If I feel compelled to pick it up and become a part of it, a distant voice speaks to me. I will stand back. I feel blessed and rejuvenated. Reality is restored. I learned the Atlas word for bin. There's the next monolith. I've already been there. Wait, why did I land here? Oh well. I'll go for this container then. Ammonia. How much ammonia do I need? Don't really need ammonia, but it's here. I would have been better off putting this to minimize it instead of having it medium, but I don't care because I don't really need that much ammonia. That's not good. All right. What happened here? How did I end up in the surface? Humming protection. This was totally not worth it. Of course. This one is worth, ooh, this one's worth a lot more than this one. Alright, going back. Oily display. How many? Okay, that one's 4 hours and that one's 4 hours. Where is it? Hello. Oh, never mind. I thought I could break in here. This is not a manufacturing facility. Yes, but a signal for what? An ancient ruin. Okay. Sin is back is joining me. I don't think it's a good idea to join me on Permadeath, but alright. But that's alright. I think I'm gonna end it soon anyway. Mess around in normal. Unidentified planets. Then the Corvax perfect concentrates for operational and for red. Corvax Echo something Traveler, something Holy Casings, whatever. Corvax Convergence, valuable casing please. An empty shell of an electronic life form emerges from the monolith. It is ancient and weather-beaten. The light in its mass has been extinguished for many centuries. It holds a rusted canister in its hand. My scanner detects that it once held refined metals. The scan also reveals that an unknown substance deep within the defunct entity's casings. Add canister. Add what else to the canister? I am blessed. Did you actually join me in Permadeath? Did you know I was in Permadeath? Well, there you go. I see you. You joined the system. You're off planet. I was actually just searching for monoliths. So, just find a cave. What kind of planet are you on? Toxic? How many toxic planets are in this system? I guess. Yes. Find a cave. You should be. Someone joined me. I helped them. I gave them some stuff, and then I guess I don't know what happened to it, but they died. They fell through. I think it said high impact definitely. What the hell? Did you like fall off a cliff or something? A little hill? And he's like, no, I wasn't even doing anything. I was like, wait a minute, you must have fallen through the planet or something. Beware of lag. Look at the ground, make sure it's all rendered. Yes. I was testing stuff out. And yeah, it's best for me to keep it at 720. At least... What? Yeah. Those evil plants. They give you oxygen if you laser them. So they're not that bad. The core expert for neutral. For morning. For dangerous. Apparently Neo told me that Huang has died in Permadeath. Again. I don't know, but he met. I was there when he met someone, and they gave him like a shit ton of stuff, and he was rich. So he had like his backpack fully upgraded and stuff, and yeah. The Korvac echoes something reality, remove power, remove. So you're in a cave, this is what you do. Mine for ferrite and cobalt. Because you can turn that into ion batteries, and you can like repair your hazard protection with that. And mine, of course you want to chase after sodium and oxygen, but you want to mine the blue crystals, the dihydrogen, and ferrite dust, because you can make oxygen canisters with those. And just hug the cave. Just be in the cave for a while. Just mine stuff. Just take your time. The land around... Yeah. The land around me suddenly inverts. My reality is flipped. Inside of the planet is hot. Oh yeah, this. So again, technically I'm inside of the planet, and then, yeah. It says remove power. Remove. I think, yeah, the correct answer is usually the first one, not always. But if it says remove power, it's probably extract organic elements. Yes, I am thanked. I learned the Atlas word for seen. Apparently 220 Atlas words, and I'm after all of them. Yeah, I'm okay, so like I was testing it out, right? And apparently it pixelated to hell at the end, like Neil mentioned it, and I don't know what the bit frame rate drop. Why? Another frame rate. You see on Twitch, you can tell the kilobits how much it dropped massively. And it was half of what it was, but like a few moments before. I don't know why that happened. Then it went back up, then it went down. It's like for whatever reason it's unstable in 1080p. Even though I know my net can handle it, because Twitch was only using half of my upload speed. But I don't know what the hell's going on. So I decided to end it and try it out on YouTube to see if the same thing happens. So at the moment I'm on YouTube. Yeah, but this is sort of a test. Yeah. But I was actually about to end it when you joined. That is, I was gonna end the YouTube, go back to Twitch, but we'll see. I don't know, the stream seems the same. Like, there's really practically no real difference in my end that I can see, but then I think my phone automatically does it at 720. Of course, YouTube readjusts it automatically, so I don't know, man. It's just no massive pixelation that I can see. I think Neil fell asleep. Well, it is late over there, in fairness. I mean, so you were streaming on Mixer. Were you streaming with Ninja playing Fortnite? Teaching Ninja how it's done. Monolith. I'm here for moral support, so I'll applaud you when you survive. I'm not actually here to help you. You must understand these shinies everywhere. These shiny monoliths. They're compelling me. On the bright side now, I would understand fully what the monoliths are saying. It'll be amusing if they say something dumb like they insult me, or the monolith the Atlas assaults me, or they say something along the lines of, brother, you went out of your way to get all the Atlas words? Why? And then the Korvac's word for good. Orb. And technology. I don't know why, but the toxic planets are always raining. Always. Constantly. Endless rain. Traveler. Embrace unknown. Oh yeah, don't forget to get carbon, or else you'll be punching trees or pistol whipping trees. Traveler. Embrace unknown. Gravity center. Galaxy center. Stars have aligned above the mountains. Above the line of distant. So, guys, place your bets. How long will sin last? Place your bets now. In the heavens above, two distinct lines of distant suns can be seen stretching out into the depths of space. To be here at this exact moment in time when the moving parts of the galaxy are aligned so perfectly would be almost an impossibility. I am filled with a strange calm. One line of stars points towards the glow of a dull red giant. The other, an unseen point far, far beyond my vision. Well, all the words that I understand says embrace unknown. Otherwise, out of curiosity, I would choose a red giant, but I'll choose the unseen point. I am blessed with a gift that will aid me on my journey to this distant, unknown location. Before. Or the Atlas word for before. I wish you can change what? Could be. Yeah. Well, technically you want to run, because why not? I don't know if you would walk to your destination, you would use up less oxygen than if you run there. Of course, then you have to worry about the hazard protection. Ah. I think that means death. Huh, I get them on a monolith. When I run out of monoliths, I think I'm gonna head your way. You know, there's a snowy planet. You know there's a snowy planet, you would have been better off starting there. Yeah, because if you mine the rocks and they have the dioxide, you can use that for life support. It's only second. It will only be a secondary thing, and you won't be able to like mine it from the ground or follow the terrain manipulator. But yeah. I don't think I've ever started on a cold planet. It was always either toxic, radioactive. It was usually toxic or radioactive, yeah. And I think a hot world once. Beware, monolith create dangerous something poison, something back. By the way, the planet that I'm on has salvageable scrap. So it's a good place to make units. Feel faint, ill, even looking around, vegetation that surrounds this ancient structure looks withered and sickly. Creatures of the planet, meanwhile, appear to keep their distance. Environmental warnings sensors in my exosuit are behaving erratically. I could tie some of my protection meshes operation to this place, but it is unclear exactly what. The answer lies in a warning that has been etched into stone. Well, clearly poison, so I'll reduce the poison. By the way, chasing after monoliths can potentially give you a lot of nanites. They'll give you technology blueprints, but if you already have the technology, they'll give you nanites. Sometimes. Really? Oxygen? Ancient ruin. I don't want the ancient ruin. Don't worry, if you die, you'll have a nice inspiring quote. Followed by, you know, I don't know, maybe the inspiring quote will be very inspiring. Oh, in fairness, you were falling through the planet repeatedly and dying. And I was busy on my farm saying, I'll get to you soon, just eventually. Let me just keep picking stuff on my farm. It was so annoying too, because it was a hydroponics. Temporal. Learn the Corvex word for and level. Should have probably done all of this in normal before I went for the Atlas stations, but oh well. Doing it now. Calm. I feel faint as my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble pop, and I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling around from each gaping hole. Suddenly metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder and into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. Maybe I should remove my helmet and start scraping away the tiny spiders. It's so funny that that's an option. You know that's not the option. You take off your helmet, you just die out of the hazard of the environment. Just wait it out. It's clearly a bad trip. I get something funny. Is the Atlas words for is. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, well, I was about to end the stream, but now I'm like, I might as well keep going for the monoliths and just observe sin here. I won't. I will just wave and stuff, and maybe I'll point, but I won't interfere. That would violate the prime directive of interference, or something. Though I'll probably interfere anyway because I have stuff that I want to get rid of. I mean, to give away because I care, not because my inventory is almost full. Oh, all this oxygen everywhere. Oh. Oh wow, yeah, and sodium as well. You know how bad it feels to I don't want to say bad, but you know how it feels to see a big patch of sodium or oxygen and you just have to resist the urge to go and pick it up because you don't need it. Like, where were you when I was just starting Permadeath? No, you wait to show that until after I don't need it. Yeah, and you actually have like well, for me anyway, I have something like a direction, because on normal I'm just kind of like messing around. Actually, I found my paradise on normal. I think I mentioned it, maybe you were watching, I don't know. The weather on the planet is mellow. It's a green planet. It's near the center, like 5,000 light years away, and it's nice. I think I will build that will be the capital of my galactic empire of doom. I just need a castle. I need to build myself a castle and a throne room. I might have to actually ask the infected to teach me his ways of building, or maybe he can help me build a castle there. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, yeah, but besides that, there's nothing else for me to do on normal except to like to leave the galaxy. And on survival, I'm still hunting for that red guppy. I don't think I'll get it before the Beyond update. 9. Probably less than 9. No, yeah, actually. Wow, there's a lot of monoliths around here. I kept saying when I'm done with the monoliths here, I'll join you, but man, they're everywhere. Hopefully you don't die in the meantime. Yeah, remember, don't starve. Really? Damn, you would have missed out on the best VR game on the PlayStation. Soon. Soon you will embrace the dark side. Right, I got infected to join the Discord like a week ago or something like that. And yeah, but I haven't actually talked to him in like a week. I don't think he's been on. Of course, I have indicators off on my PlayStation, so I don't know when anyone is on. Unless I specifically look. I had to, man. I had no choice. Too many like indicators coming up on the left-hand side, and it's just a blur, a pixelation. You should. Oh yeah, you have to change. You have to like select that off because it's a spam filter. Hmm. I found a rare item. A flower of some type. I don't really need the units. One thing you'll notice quickly in Permadeath is that you'll have a distinct lack of need of units. Especially if you have like a 3S class scanner, you're scanning stuff, you're like, well, I mean, I have 80 million. I'm not going to spend it on anything except for maybe an exotic ship that pops up. Because that's all I care about. Exotics have the best jump range and I'm headed to the sensor. Yeah, I'm Permadeath. I don't need a fighter because I'm not going to mess around killing sentinels and, you know, if I wanted to do that, I'll do that on normal. If, I don't need explorer ships because the exotics have better jump range. Bonus, potentially. I don't really need a halter because I'm not going to hold a lot of stuff because I don't care about making money. You know, one wrong move and I'm dead. I'm not going to bother with the farm. Even though I actually built a few biodomes for no good reason. I built quite a few of them. There's just a lot. Most of it's mostly empty. That's the funny part. I'm like, oh, forget this. There's no point. So as I'm playing the game, and the first freighter is free, and you know, I'm like holding out for the S class, or at least the H class with max slots. And after a while, you'll make enough units scanning stuff. Assuming you're exploring in Permadeath. No, you could do that. Yeah. You can visit farms and stuff for survival and Permadeath, but apparently if someone builds a base in survival, normal players can't see it or something. Ship fuel, alright. Well, I guess this stream will be longer than expected. I haven't streamed on YouTube since I played Castlevania Requiem, so that's about... You discovered a creature. On YouTube, not much. I don't have as many followers on YouTube. Let's see. 4. Only 4. Okay, that one is already, I had a decent amount on Twitch, like an hour and a half ago, but like I said, it became pixelated as hell. It was a test stream, and in the end, my mistake was doing that on Permadeath. Because I actually wanted to play Permadeath. I should have done that test stream on normal, and then it wouldn't have mattered. But either way, it's fine. It's just some pixelation at the end, and then I went to the space station and just decided to end it. But I mean like bad pixelation. Like if I was post driving, right? Like if I was in the post drive warping, whatever, but walking around instead, that kind of pixelation. Slightly worse than that, actually. Well, actually, about the same. I'm not even sure. I'm bringing some pirates for you. You don't mind, right? I hear they can land now. They can land, they can say hi. Ah, you went to the frozen planet. Ah, you must have already repaired your ship and everything. Huh. It says it's a frozen world. Is it toxic for you? Really? Oh, huh. That's so funny, because that's so funny. For me, it's a snow world. Yeah. It's a different biome. The game is all glitchy. But I can see you. Last time that happened, I joined Sinister, and he was below the earth and I was above it, and I couldn't get to him. And he was telling me it was a desert world. I'm like, it's a cold world. I don't understand what's going on. The biomes are all over the place. You can have that. Let's see. You can have this. You can have that. And that. Fuck. Really? I sent you some. Then it's all glitchy. That sucks. I gave you salvageable scrap stuff. You sure you don't want? You sure you don't want some more balls? I just glitched your game. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you'll probably have to like exit and restart it or something. It's fine. I mean, well, let me give you some more stuff. Maybe oxygen. Maybe you can actually hold this oxygen. Can you see that? So that's you got oxygen there. There's some more here. You'll probably need this. Let's see. You can sell this if you want. I have Corvax casings, but I don't think... Would you want those? The Corvax casings? Give it to the Corvax? No? Let me give you some of my condensed carbon. Wow, I don't have a lot of uranium at all. I don't even know if you want this. I guess it will take just inventory spots, giving you 68 uranium. What else should I give you? I can give you ionized cobalt if you want. Better yet, I'll give you this. This is better. You can take that. That way you can convert it whenever you need it. Ah, sodium. Do you need sodium? Do you need sodium nitrate? Do you want an Atlas pass too? Oh, right. In order to make another... Of course. You can. But maybe you get the blueprints later. Let me just give you one. Technically, it should tell you a direction where you can acquire one, but just take this one. Oops. Send it to the wrong inventory. Get used to the VR. That's right, I did say I wanted to play some... What? I did say I wanted to play some Elite Dangerous in VR and then get used to the VR again. But here I am. I think the animals we discover will be different because to you it's a toxic world. To me it's a snowy. So funny. I saw some crabs, yeah. Yours are toxic crabs and mine are like snowy crabs. Okay, the crab that I discovered was discovered by you. You know what the odd thing is? The planet that I discovered was discovered by me, but I know you were here first, though. Don't worry. Are you actually going to continue playing Permadeath, or are you going to wait for, I guess, Beyond? Yeah, might as well. All I know is that anytime if I join you on Permadeath, I'll hug my exocraft. Like I'm not falling through the planet and dying in Permadeath. I'm just gonna stay in my vehicle. Damaged machinery. Neo told me he was attacking a resource depot. No, he just got killed by sentinels. Just remember, be very wary of small hills. And, you know, flying over it. I think I was on a planet in this system. Oh yeah, I was. So there's a garden world in this system, right? I went to it, and there was this animal that near where I landed just started attacking me. It looked like a dog, or not really, like a hyena type creature, and it's small, but it was doing a lot of damage to me. I was like, what the hell? So be wary of that. Plus the sentinels were hostile automatically, so yeah, there was that. Not the big creatures you have to worry about. You can see them from a mile away. It's the small ones. Oh, look at that. I can take your purified ferrite if I wanted to. Okay, so here's a question. Do you want me to give you some emeralds so when you that way whenever you get the ship you actually want to keep and use, you can make an indium drive right away? Alright, because for whatever reason I'm carrying like 1,500 of them. Like 500 too many. I think you only need like 200, but I can give you it all. Depends. You'll take that? Well, that didn't free up any space for me. Damn it. A Gek, and another Gek, and I try to separate them, or more precisely have different avatars between the saves. You're gonna be a survival Gek. Which one are you gonna be? Are you gonna be Raphael, Donatello this time? On your normal, you're Michelangelo. On Permadeath, you'll be what? It's a shame the pirates will probably get you before them. Oh, I actually have some more people watching me. I might as well keep going then. Yes, normally I don't have... Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I actually streamed off YouTube. So, it's like it's a good thing that there are more people are watching. We're in Permadeath and we're doing stuff. I was actually surprised. Yes, actually, yes, that's correct. Actually, you know what? I should have just made a party. I think it'd be better for the... You'd probably hear me better. Give me a sec. That's just a warning that you're about to die. Alright, I'm on. Okay, I took a little longer than expected, but I took advantage and switched controllers. My battery was about to die.
Alright, let's get this gimmick.
Right, I didn't want to launch. I wanted to search for monolith. That's off the planet.
Alright, what kind of...
No mascot beyond hype. I still haven't gotten approval of that damn emote, so I'm just
Really?
gonna... Yeah. So I even like deleted it and re-uploaded it, and but that was like almost a week ago. So nothing still. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm gonna take the same image, not the same image. Actually, I took another picture with the same avatar in a snowy world, and it's gonna be a snowy it's gonna be sort of a chill. I'm not sure if I would get rid of the background or not, but it'll be in a snowy background this time. And uploading that and try that one. If not, then maybe I'll get some kind of ship, maybe a nomad ship, image of a. I don't know if I'll use a squid ship or whatever kind of ship I have as an email. We'll see if that works.
I'm gonna make a little PSVR helmet.
Ah, nice.
Alright, that looks purple.
I like that one actually.
What's that?
The VR helmet as an emote.
Yeah, it's cool.
That way when you start the stream, like, I'm streaming in VR, guys, and then they'll, like, spam the, the VR emote.
Yeah.
So what I noticed, right, when you're in your ship and you have an economy scanner, if you're constantly scanning while you're flying above a planet, well, you know, when you're flying and looking for a landing place, if you're scanning for a trade post, even if you don't want to find the trade post, it uncovers the nearby buildings. It says unknown building. If you just keep looking at them like, what's this? Oftentimes the buildings are crap. But sometimes it's like a manufacturing facility like it just found.
Maybe it's just me, but I don't see a difference in all its markings.
Power disruption. A small creature is scrambling through the... Yeah, I'm gonna initiate power surge. Initiate power surge. There you go. I remember this one. A smell of roast meat. Oh, yeah. I learned
roast beef.
Roast meat. Apparently there was a little creature messing around near the power whatever of this manufacturing facility. So I know that the correct answer is initiate a power surge, but then you fry the animal. But you get the blueprint. And in the end, that's all that matters.
You're busting out some Linkin Park for us.
I'm sure the animal is tasty all roasted like that. It's so funny that this planet is toxic for you. It doesn't even make any sense. For me, it's cold. Oh, that's right. I gave you my Atlas pass. Now I have to make another one. I need... Alright.
Oh, I can't change the glasses. I have to change the glasses. Oh, I can't change the glasses. Oh, wait.
So, damn. Your inventory still has those balls?
Yeah, I think so.
It may fix itself. Damn, I don't understand why you got balls. You could have sold those things for like, and bought like a backpack upgrade or something. But, the only real way to get rid of it is to like reload. But we're in a co-op, so. Like, yeah, or you exit the game and rejoin, but I don't know if you want to do that. You are in the space station, but yeah, that will fix it. Like, I remember someone gave me, someone gave me an Atlas, what the hell were they called again?
Oh, wow, it kicked me.
What kicked you?
I was gonna go try to sell it, and I don't think it liked it, and it just kicked me out of the game.
Yeah. Someone gave me an Atlas stones, 5 of them, and that was a previous thing that you can get before the next update. And so I ended up getting those balls, those whatever the hell they were called. They look like dirty bronze, the big balls. And but I also got the Atlas stones, so I put them in my high capacity. I just saved the game and then exited and then restarted it, and they were gone. But I still had the Atlas stones.
That sucks. It like crashed my whole system.
The whole game went error.
Yeah, it's like trying to load, but ain't doing nothing.
Shit.
I know.
And I didn't even give you anything odd. All I gave you was stuff I found on the planet. They
I
were
wonder maybe
purple.
because it was like, how it was a different biodome. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, but I was on a different planet, so that it shouldn't have. But yeah, maybe the whole thing was glitched because it was a different biodome. Maybe when you come back, the biodome all of a sudden the planet is snowy. Or it could be that I discovered a biodome planet, right? System, and you did,
Yeah.
and the server has changed or updated or something, and all of a sudden, like it's a different biodome now. So if I were to leave and come back, it'll be green instead of snow. Tiny floating tetrol, whatever wants to come to.
Well, it's not doing anything, so I'm gonna jump off then.
All right.
All right, man. Deuces.
See you next time. Are you actually gonna get off, or are you gonna do something else, like play a
No,
different game?
I'm definitely gonna get off. That just sucks. Like, I'm just shocked I can still talk to you. I can't, like, do anything else. It won't let me go into anything else.
Well, I mean, we're in the party chat, so yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna hard turn it off.
Okay. Well, see you next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let them in. I got nanites, and my standing with the Korvax increases. I learned the Atlas word for the. Oh well, this won't be a very long stream. I will eventually end this. But you guys can subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. Better to follow me on Twitch because I actually stream on Twitch. This was more of a test stream. Not that one. I don't care about that one. Though I'm not going to end it right away, so yeah. What I learned is that it's out of my hands. That's what I learned. Best to do what I was doing before. One thing though, I got rid of the motion blur from within the game. That's what I wanted to find. I don't know why it glitched. I could have sold it myself and made approximately... I could have made approximately 2 million units from selling all the stuff I gave Sin, but I don't really need units, so I don't really care. But he could have used it early on, but damn. The game has bugged. Put you there. Like, all of this stuff I must sell eventually. I don't need Korvax casings. I already have max standing with them. I learned the Corvax word for file. For blob. And for education. Past is dead, construction impossible. This is repeated. This is like the third time. This is the second time I get it today, so I will resist temptation. I don't need to read it. I learned the Atlas word for takes. Where's my ship? Learn the Corvax word for automated, for restoration, and for your. Deep inside something. Oh yeah, this one again. I'll comfort and leave. Yeah, this is all repeated. I guess I've been traveling to a lot of Corvax systems, so this is why I keep getting. I learned the Atlas word for B. Keep getting a lot of the repeats. Or it's just cycling through now. I've already been there. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I mean, I might as well jump to a different system. It's a bit too far. Any Wi-Fi systems here? Adequate, balanced, advanced, high supply. This one is high supply. Sure, I'll jump to this one. First contact. Undiscovered. Well, I'm gonna mess around with this later. Go check the entirety of the stream out later to see if it's all good. If it is, then the whole pixelation thing is a Twitch thing and it isn't YouTube. It isn't anything else. Anyway, I will end it here. I will continue this next time. For those who are watching, make sure to follow me on Twitch. And yeah, you can also subscribe on YouTube, and you can join my Discord. But I'm ending it here. Maybe I'll play some co-op another time as well.